This is a video about how to live stream to the students at home what is being displayed on your smartboard. This is our old classroom setup, a Weiss machine, which is a computer of sorts, connected to an external monitor, keyboard, and mouse. Now the Weiss machine has no camera or microphone. This is the new classroom setup. It's a Dell laptop running Windows 10. It's got a built-in microphone and camera, and you don't really need the external monitor, keyboard, and mouse that we used with the Weiss machine. Now, it's worth noting that what's ever displayed on the Dell laptop is typically displayed on the smartboard, so they are one and the same. So, to live stream to the students at home, all I'm really going to do is to start a Google Meet on the Dell laptop. I'm going to allow students to join the Meet at home, and then I'm going to present or share my screen. And once I do that, the students at home will see what's on my screen and on the smartboard, as well as the students that are sitting in class. So I'm going to start by pulling up the Google Classroom page for the class I'm teaching, and you may notice that each Google Classroom has a unique Meet link embedded in it. So here it is right here. So this is the link I'm going to click on to start my Meet, and this is the link that the students at home will also click on to join the Meet. So let's go ahead and click that link to start it. So I come up here and click the link like so, and that will take me to a screen that looks like this. Now, the Meet has actually not started yet because I have to click Join Now, and the students cannot get into the Meet until the teacher clicks Join Now and starts the Meet. But the first choice you'll need to make is about your microphone and your camera. So right now I have my microphone muted and my camera off just for demonstration purposes. Most likely you will have your microphone on so the students at home can hear you. And you may or may not have your camera on. Perhaps you'll have it on the beginning to say hello. Maybe you'll turn it off, and then at the end you'll turn it on again, but that will be up to the teacher. So before I begin my Meet, I just want to make sure I have my presentation ready for the students at home and in class. So here it is. So I have a Google slide show that I want to show them. So that's on another tab all ready to go. Let's go back to my Meet. Now I can go ahead and begin the Meet. So I click on Join Now here. Okay, I don't need anything on this window that comes up here. You can just go ahead and X that out. But now the Meet has started. So now the students at home can click on that link in Google Classroom and they can join the link. And if I click on this right here, I will begin to see them join the Meet. So a couple of buttons just to be aware of along that white bar on the bottom of the screen. This is the microphone button. So right now I have mine muted, but you can toggle back and forth by clicking on it. The one right next to it of the old-fashioned phone receiver is how you leave or end the Meet. And the one next to that is the camera button. So right now my camera is off. If I click on it again, it'll turn the camera on. Moving over to the right, see the Present Now button there? That is how you share your screen. Once I click on that, then the students in the Meet can see what's on my computer screen. And then those three dots in the lower right have various settings in there, and that is where we will go to actually record the Meet, which I'll show you right now. So if I go ahead and click on those three dots, a menu pops up, and at the top I can see it says Record Meeting. I go ahead and select that and select Accept. And then you're going to notice in the upper left-hand corner the red rectangle with the white dot and white REC. That tells me that right now my Meet is being recorded. When I'm finished with the recording, I go ahead back to those three dots again, come up to Stop Recording, and then Stop Recording, and it's done. And you see here it says the recording will be saved to Google Drive. So let's go see where that is. So if I go to my Google Drive, you'll notice there's a folder called Meet Recordings that was made automatically, and inside that folder are all of the recordings with a time and date stamp on them. Okay, sometimes it will take a little while for them to end up in here while they render, but they will end up in here eventually. If you want to rename them, give them a name that makes more sense to you, just right click on it, go to rename, give the recording a different name, and click OK. Let's go back to my Meet again. So I'm getting ready to present my screen. As I said before, I have my Google slide presentation ready, but let's suppose I also want to show them something in VDI. I need some software in there or a program of some sort that I want to show them. I'll need to have that ready as well. So I'm going to go ahead and go into VDI ahead of time and get that tab ready. So you just go to view.northport.k12.ny.us. You'll come to a screen that looks like this, and you're going to select the one on the lower right that says VMware Horizon HTML Access. So you go ahead and select that. Okay, you're going to put in your credentials, which I already did, and then you click on the teacher pool like so, and it will take you into VDI. So I did this ahead of time, and I'm already in VDI. So this is my VDI desktop, and it's just one tab, right? So I can leave VDI very easily by coming over here to my presentation and then back again like so. Okay, so let's go back in here. I'm ready to present my screen to the students at home. So I go ahead and click on this Present Now button, and then I need to make a choice. At the top, do I want to present my entire screen, which is probably the simplest and easiest way to do it, a window or a Chrome tab. Now, if you're going to share audio with the students, so if there's some audio or a movie or something that you're playing, a video clip, you're probably going to want to choose Chrome tab, because then it will transmit the machine audio to the students in the Meet. Now, I also have my eSchool open here, this tab right here, so I don't want to click on that by accident and show the students in the Meet anything that's in eSchool, so I'm just going to go ahead and choose a Chrome tab that I can be more specific about what I present. So let me go ahead and choose a Chrome tab, and I want this tab right here, the one with my Google slide presentation. And you'll notice in the lower left here where it says Share Audio, if that is checked and there's any audio in my presentation, it will be shared to the students at home. I go ahead and click on Share. It takes me right over to that tab, and it gives me this message up here telling me that I'm sharing this tab. I can click Stop if I need to. But let's say I go ahead and I give my presentation to my students. Now the students at home can see everything that you see right now on my screen, and the students in the classroom also see this because this is displayed on the smartboard. So now, right now, I am presenting to both groups. If I want to switch over to my VDI tab, let me stop this tab here. Let's go back like so, and let's present the other tab. Okay, now I'm going to go to the VDI tab and share that one. So now I'm presenting this VDI tab like so. So I do whatever I need to do. I hit stop when I'm done. Let's go back here. Now the Meet is still going, but I'm not presenting anything to the students at home. If I had my microphone on, they could hear me, but they're just seeing basically this right here. So at this point, let's suppose I'm all finished. I go ahead and click on that button in the center on the bottom there, and my Meet will be ended. So now just a quick recap. In order to live stream to students at home and in the class at the same time, you're going to pull up your Google Classroom for the class you're teaching. You're going to click on that Meet link and start a Google Meet. You're going to allow the students at home to join the Meet, and then you're going to present or share your screen. A couple of final thoughts. It is possible to present something different on the smartboard and the Dell laptop screen if you need to. So while you're on the Dell laptop, you're going to hit the Function and F8 key at the same time. So it's Function and F8. And when you do that, you will see a menu pop out from the right that looks something like this. Now, typically, we duplicate the screen on the laptop and the projector or smartboard. So this is what it's on normally. However, if you wanted to, you could extend the screen. And in effect, that would put your staff Dell laptop right next to the smartboard, and you could have one thing on the Dell laptop, and then you could push something to the right and it would show up on the smartboard only. So if there were a time where you needed the class in front of you to see something, and perhaps the students at home to see something different, or just the teacher to see something different, you would go into extend mode, so that you get to this menu by hitting Function F8. One last thing to keep in mind, the Google Meet that you're conducting is only for the students at home. We don't want the students in the classroom joining the Meet as well. It really doesn't make any sense for them to do it, and doing so will use up very valuable bandwidth. So again, the Meet is only for the students at home. So that is how you live stream to the students at home from your classroom. If you have any questions or problems, please reach out to your local ITRT.